Hello! Welcome to the stream. Just FYI, this is exactly what I look like in real life. You know, I just have to brush away the ladies. And no, that's not what I look like at all. I don't look anything like that. But I'm going to look like that in the game. Well, I actually look like a girl in the game in a minute. I've deleted like 3 characters so far. This is the one that's left. And I sort of have an unorthodox approach to playing this game. When I get into a season that has a certain thing, and I'll explain what that is, I try to take advantage of it. I'm not going to say exploit, because an exploit is something where you're not using the built-in mechanics of the game. I'm using the built-in mechanics, but I'm taking advantage of that. But it does feel like an exploit. So to do that, notice this guy's naked, because he doesn't have any gear on. So this is Paladins only. I'm only playing Paladins this season because it's my new favorite thing to play, and there's a specific build that is my favorite to play. So we're going to go Paladin, we're going to go female, we're going to go, I don't know, that's fine, whatever it was. No, I don't like the shaved look. Yeah, let's go that one. All right, doesn't matter. We're going to call this one Bryn, and she's going to be a badass. We're going to start out in Penitent, believe it or not. We're going to go right to the end, right to the hard stuff. Because I've prepared for this. I've actually worked through a lot of things to get myself ready for this. And I'll show you what that is. First of all, let's look at my inventory here. I have all of my socketables right here, right? So I've been collecting these. I have my seasonal items. This is a very special collection of items that I'm going to look at in a second. Here's all the uniques and mythic uniques that I've collected. Notice I have Era Perdition. I have Andariel's Visage, which is a shame that I'm not playing a rogue. I might try it. I have some really high-end stuff, including this really nice weapon that I would love to use, but there's no way to use it with this build. It's like the weapon I have for it is so much nicer, because it's a unique effects, you know? But if I didn't have that, I would use this for sure, because look at that. Damn, 4 stars. Just receive a couple more. But then I have all my consumables right here. I have all my dungeon keys right here. Then I have my best gear, my best in slot gear for the end game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab out these 4 glyphs because they're special. I'm going to go to my seasonal page. Now these are arranged by level. So the first 2 columns are no restrictions. I can wear these at any level. So I'm going to put this in my inventory. I'm going to put these on. Notice I'm level 1. I just created this character, and already I can put all these on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on this glyph, then this glyph, then this rune. Sorry, rune, then rune. I think glyphs. Okay, now let's go get rid of the gear that I'm wearing. Very, very specially tuned. I've built this a very specific way. I've tested it once all the way to the end game. And I'll show you why. Because when you do this, we're going to bypass that quest for the moment. I'm going to go all the way up. This is like a hybrid approach of my own doing here. So what I want is this cache right here, because it contains a spark. So the trick is, how fast can I get there? So like if I go to my materials, you can see that I have, whoops, not there. Ugh. Stats and materials, don't misclick Nathan. Notice I have a resplendent spark, right? So, and I've received 3 of those already, and I received another one, actually no, 2 of those already, I think. Then 1 from Lilith, and 1 from completing the whole season, right? I should have more, I don't know why I don't. But anyway, but what we're going to do now is we're going to go talk to that lady down below. Because we're going to try to get to that resplendent spark as quickly. I think, oh, I guess she just already sent me up there. When I came up here, it just auto-completed her quest and just said, hey, just come up here. Okay, now, first of all, we're going to put some talents in. And I have built my own little reminder about how I'm going to build this. So if I go to my profile... How do I go to this? Pinned pages, D4. Now, if I go here, right? then I need to go to my page, and I don't know where my page is because I just created a login. Is it here? No. No. Settings. Pinned pages. I don't know where my thing is. I built a loadout, right? And I don't know where to get to that. Profile settings. Social sign-in, authenticator app. So if I like go to the D4 page, D4 planner. Okay, so it's down here. D4 planner. This is my planner, right? I'm not really, haven't used this very much, but if I go to my, oh, it didn't save it. That's weird. I created 2 sets. Huh. Oh, maybe I didn't click save. But anyway, I had that set up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to my build, which is this right here, all the way up to 5, 4 skills to 3, 1, actually, 1 point each of these, and then we're going to go core skills. Okay, so what we have now, if I get off my mount, we have Blessed Shield, Advance, then we have 3 things here. I'm going to put these right there and that right there. Okay, so these are where I like these to go. So we have most of these R's, I'm not even going to click them, I don't think. Maybe this one to like debuff the enemies and make them weak, but most of these are just going to be like passive things that just run. And now remember, I'm impenitent, so this is like the most difficult level, right?
Are you certain? This approach seems...
Yeah, I'm certain.
When am I ever not certain? Indeed.
So we're going to skip this. We're going to go here. We're going to become the butcher.
Demons! The shrine attracts them.
Fresh meat. This is so great. Although once I figured out a really fast way to get meat, I stopped doing it the low level way. You can get meat much faster by doing a key thing to a lair boss, like a lot of meat. So I basically got rid of oh, here we go. Summon demons at the Shrine of Slaughter and Helltide. Oh, right. Okay, so we're gonna go out here somewhere. Let's see, it's right. Oh, I have to go in the area before it'll show up, I think. Now, the runes that I have is something I stumbled upon. I was just trying different combinations because they have like a certain recommendation. But what this does is if I can avoid health damage while fighting for 2 seconds, then it's going to summon 2 wolves, right? Now, it'll do this every 2 seconds. So 2 wolves, 4 wolves, every 2 seconds, like basically 1 wolf every second until I'm at the max. Now, how do I keep from getting damaged? Well, if I have at least 1 summon, then it'll invoke the Earthen Bulwark for 3 seconds, right? So basically, I have nearly full uptime on my Bulwark, and I'll show you here. Let's just here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go get my followers first. I always forget to do that. Go back in here. Like, oh shit, that's right. I knew I was missing something. Let's go to the den. Now, I like Subo because he shows where things are on my map. He's not the ideal mercenary to pair with, but I like that he shows where stuff is, which is really nice when I'm doing a pit. So I'm going to hire this guy, and I go over here, over here, over here, right? So vulnerable, movement speed, that's going to help at first. Then I'm going to go with this guy. He's going to go do his big thing if I'm injured. So he's going to like basically protect me if I get injured, right? All right, and that's it here. Let's go back where we were. I'll put another point in. Basically, we're going to go all the way to level 15, and then at 15, we're going to swap to a completely different build with a new set of gear. Let's see here. Let's go there. Actually, our thing's doing plenty of damage. Let's just increase on guard. So if you look at this gear real quick, I have on guard on chest, legs, and shield, right? That gives me a lot of armor and a lot of block chance. going to be even more important later on with the later gear sets. Obviously, Blessed Hammer with the spinny, right? So it spins around and just, it's very cheap skill to cast. It's only 10 faith. It's really good. And then, of course, the passive auras that just, you know, sort of buff me. They're sort of like passive buffs. Let's go see if we can find the thing. Where is it? I don't need Lilith. I need that. Now, since I am penitent, normally you wouldn't go penitent. You'd just be brutalized, right? But I have a lot of really, really good gear on right now that's like buffed up. So I have really high block chance and really high armor. This. And not only that, but doing this, you could do this on penitent with no gear. You'll just dominate, right? And I'm sort of half-assed at this. I'm not great at it. You don't really need to be to do this. Come on, guys. We push. Come back. Basically, we're looking for that demon blood more than anything else. Let's try to kill all these demons while we're here. Get that whisper done. You can see the cull demons. Yay, I got it. I think I have enough blood. I just have to go pick it up. Okay, now this is where if you weren't like well geared and you weren't penitent, you might have a problem. Like if everything's coming to attack you, then you might just die over and over and over again. But notice my wolves are giving me that bulwark. So they're freezing things, they're CCing things, and it's just a good time. I basically have to cast nothing, right? I can basically just do one little thing here. Normally I'd be dead, left and right. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I'm gonna go to level 10 here by doing this. Did we actually spawn a butcher? That wasn't a player playing a butcher, was it? So, level 10 is our next stop, or level 15 is our next stop. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab all this fresh meat while we're here. I'm not really caring about opening any things, any chests, but I'll go ahead and do this while I'm here. Good time. Ah, someone's Hellborn buff.
What is this?
Grab this little leaf thing over here. This is a key. Now, as I get higher and higher, my gear is going to start to be weaker, right? Because it's like unleveled gear. It's like you can use it at level 1, so it has the lowest stats on it. I want to get that slaughterhouse. Damn it! Let me have that key. Son of a bitch. Now, I should mention this is on normal, not on hardcore. I'm tempted to do this on hardcore next, but doing all this other stuff. All this low-level stuff is just crap. I don't really need it. But cinders, I'll do that. Click cinders. I need to get to 15 anyway, so I might as well just do this now. Cinders.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Fresh meat. What was that? Is that a goblin dropping fresh meat? Usually when you see a trail like that, it means there's like a goblin going somewhere. Well, it's open a chest. It'll give me some XP. 1 level. Let's see here. I'm just really trying to collect the cinders now. Opening chests is nice, but it's not a requirement. Let's head up towards that other chest. Remember, the ultimate goal is to unlock the full season board and then delete the character. Like, literally delete the character. Like, I just did that. I created a character, leveled him all the way up to the end of the season board, and then just delete him. See, my wolves aren't out because they're taking damage. So see, I'm starting to get weaker and weaker. That's going to change at 15, like I'll become super powerful. Like, stupid powerful. Like, ridiculous. That. See, when the wolves are out, things go much faster. The wolf being out will be much more likely. 14. I don't have to be exactly 15, but I just can't switch until. Oh, I'm not picking up any gear anymore, which is sort of annoying to my brain. It's like, but gear. Let's go ahead and return. Oops. Is that? No, Ken Bardu. I don't know why it sets it there. All right, let's go back here and see if we get 15 by turning in this quest. I do want to be 15 before I do this next part.
Excellent. I'll begin. Don't concern yourself with her. She's always...
Okay, so we have the slaughterhouse key. We're not going to use that yet. We're going to go level to 15 and swap gear and then do the slaughterhouse, because otherwise it's really challenging. Like, super challenging. And we want it to be, like, stupid easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goal is to get down to there. So 24. Can I get leveled up? There we go. XP, those little XP things that drop. Very nice. All right, so now let's go back down to the chest. Yep, oaths. That's going to be very important. We unlocked oaths at 15. The Paladin oath discipline is amazing. That's what we're going to be using. Okay, so let's crunch everything that dropped. We don't need any of it. Let's look. Do we get any of this stuff? That is... Okay, let's save that. And we'll be deleting these others because they're fun if you're low level, but those keys are not that great. Oh, actually, you know what? I think one of those I needed, didn't I? I'll have to go re-get the quest. That was silly. That was very silly of me. Craft sigil. Well, I'm sure I'll get one, then I'll have to go complete that later. But anyway, let's go ahead and take all this stuff off. Actually, let's do this. Let's go over and remove these 2 gems. Or 4 gems.
Yes, yes.
So I want to extract those runes and those runes. And now they're there, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Now this is going to go over here in a very specific way that I've arranged them. There's 10 possible maximum number of pieces. So if you take these first 5, they go on the left side here of each of these row or each of these columns. Then the weapon and then these 5 go on the right-hand side, right? That's how I have it. So I need to do that just to stay organized. Now you notice these are level 15. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. All 15, all pre-gemmed, except for the runes, because I only have a limited number of those. I'm going to put these on. Put in the runes, so avoid damage, summon wolves. Whoops. Okay, avoid damage, summon wolves. Wolves give me bulwark. Excellent. All right, so now let's go get some potions now that we can use the basic level of potion here. Yeah, there we go. Let's switch our build. We go to respec, refund all. We're going to go here. And I think I'm just going to take that all the way up. Trying to remember what I was doing. Let's see, this is critical strike damage, right? I like that one. No, I want this one. And then... yes, healing. All right, we're trying to get to that. Okay, excellent. Actually, let's try to go with passives here. Healing received. This. More fortification,
If I cannot be
and condemn. And we're going to go with that one and that one. Okay, and now that. I basically want to give myself durability, as much durability as possible. I'm not so concerned about damage, but I just want, like, I want to, like, be tough, basically, toughness. And I'm choosing these disciple skills that have cooldowns, namely this one and this one, because I don't have this fully yet, right? So I'll get there in a minute, but let's go here. Crown control, no damage. I'm trying to go from memory here. Here we go. No, not that. Okay, I do have that one. Blocking. I don't care about extra damage. I just want... okay, let's go. More healing. Go. Now this. Whoops. This. Wait, wrong. This, and that. Okay, so this is a real key node. 100% movement speed, wing strikes. So basically, we're going to have these things called wing strikes, right? So that happens when you become an arbiter. Well, how do you become an arbiter? Save. Okay, so I'm going to get out of this. So to become an arbiter, you have to choose the disciple oath. And when you cast a disciple skill with a cooldown, you get arbiter for 4.5 seconds. Okay? So wing strikes just sort of happen, right? They just attack. It's sort of like the Spirit-born evade eagle thing, where it just sprays eagle feathers everywhere. I think they took that evade eagle build and said, why don't we do that so players can have that similar low-key, low-effort play, but not wreck the servers? Because when that build first came out, players were evading all over the place. I was one of them. It was a blast because you would evade like 3 or 4 times a second, and it was just basically wrecking the servers when you were out in public. But it was fantastic. You would move like the wind. It was so cool. Okay, so now here's our build. Here's all our gear, right? So if you look here, I have things that increase my, that basically have to do with arbiter, right? So I'm going to try to be an arbiter as long as I can. Let me move this over here. And this comes off. And that goes there. Okay, so how can I become an arbiter? How can I do that? By casting this spell, and this spell. Notice this is a disciple skill with a cooldown. This is a disciple skill with a cooldown. This is a disciple skill with a cooldown. This is just for a passive buff. This is for a passive buff, although I will also sometimes click it just to weaken an enemy, like if it's a boss, you know, or like a butcher or something, just to weaken them. Otherwise, I just don't even touch it. So basically, I will, on my controller, I will hit the Y button to do my long, big-ass cooldown, right? Then I will occasionally hit B to do this, like this jump, right? Both skills jump, but the B one has a shorter cooldown. And then if I run out of whatever and I don't have anything else to click, then I'll do left click, or left trigger, which will do condemn, right? Now, it also pulls enemies in, which is nice. So that's how that all works. And it's all thanks to the synergy between the disciple oath and the spells and the gearing. So if we look at my gearing, this is very much like what you will find on this build right here that was posted by Snail, right? Great build. I'm basically in the starter build right here. So if you look at these, this is pretty much what I'm running. So I'm running Angelic Masterwork, Hale's Salve, Virtuous, Indomitable, Arbiter Zephyr, although for this one I think I'm using Slaughter because I'm low level. Yeah, Slaughter, because in case I don't have full uptime of Disciple, then I can move faster in between, when it falls off. Then Lagara's Sovereignty, then Tyrael's Jurisdiction. We'll get back to this one, but I think I do still have this one, Celestial Strife. Right here, yeah. So these are in the wrong positions here. Let me move this there. Yeah. Okay, so where is it? There it is. So Celestial Strife, and now this one says Soul Watch Hoop of Ascension. Okay? Casting a skill that grants Arbiter form increases your damage by 12%, stacking up to 10 times, right? So the idea here is if you keep casting Arbiter skills, the cooldowns that I showed you, the 3 that you have, if you can keep casting them before they fall off, before the Arbiter form falls away, and you can track that, there's a little bubble. I wish it were bigger, but it's there. Then you get this stacking damage. I'm not going to be using that. I'm not going to be using this effect. Why? Because I'm going to be using Akarat's Blessing. What's with this? Well, the last time, on the last previous characters, there's something, and I think it's bugged, where blocks have a 5% chance, and notice this is on a bloodied item, so you don't get the top of the range, you get the bottom of the range, even though I think I have a 15%. It's like a bug in the system, but that's okay because it still procs a lot. So when I block, and I have a really high block chance, like if I look at my block chance right in here, block chance 75%. So about 4% of the time, and I think it counts the wolves because I don't get hit a lot, but this procs a lot. So I think it's maybe my wolves, maybe my follower. If any of us block, I don't know what's going on here, but I'll show you. It makes this thing cool down like boom, like that. Like it says 117 seconds, but within 5 or 6, maybe 10 seconds at the most, this thing will be cooled down. I think because this aspect is bugged. It says, oh, I will reduce this by 1 second. No, I'm going to reduce it all the way down. So it's just really, really strange. Okay, so we're going to get the slaughterhouse key in a little bit. So instead, let's just go here and turn this in real quick. Long-winded explanation, but I think there's a bug with that aspect, and I'm using it. That is definitely me exploiting. So confession right there. Maybe it's intended. I don't know. I'm going to assume it's an exploit, and I'm using it because it's there. So sue me if you want to, but I don't care. I consider it being made up for the fact that I'm not getting the high end of the range for those imprints, right? Okay. All right, so what can we do now? So what I've been doing is I've been doing dungeons, basically. So like if I go back, let me set my home to Saragar, which is where I like to go. Okay, so recall to Saragar, because this is where the pit is. So now the goal is to get to 30 as quickly as possible and change the new gear set. So I'm not too concerned about the seasonal. I'll get another one of those stupid keys. I deleted all the old ones that I had, like 15, 20 of them. Very annoying. Okay, so let's do this one, Forgotten Wisdom, so we get a nice XP buff. All right. We're gonna go in there. You'll see very different here. Very different. And remember, we're on penitence, so big jump. Now watch, see at 116 seconds. Just keep watching that where it says the Y controller button. Now watch it not do it, right? Watch it be broken now, or watch it be fixed. Like maybe some sort of a soft patch on the server. But notice how fast this is. It's insane. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this. Maybe they fixed it. It wasn't fixed earlier. Like literally 3 hours ago, it wasn't. That's all right.
Wouldn't have made it without.
But basically, just left trigger to move fast and get into arbiter form. And you can see this little circle right there, arbiter form. When that has blue in it, then I'm an arbiter. This, boop, I'm an arbiter. But it's just insanely powerful. I need to check something real quick. Again, I'm still formulating this. I'm still figuring it out, right? Okay, so let me put in some points down here. I want to do cooldown reduction right there. All right, so this earlier was resetting itself because of that, I believe. But maybe it's not doing it now. I don't know. Very strange. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, it could be this, right? It could be some other thing. I theorized that it was that one skill because it seemed to be doing it, right? When I had that in there, and not when it wasn't in there.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
But you can see that little blue orb slowly emptying itself. As long as that blue orb has something in it, some amount of blue in it, then I'm moving twice as fast as normal, and I'm doing an insane amount of damage. And I can fill it by doing that, which is B on my controller.
It disgusts me to know they eat out there.
You can also just left trigger, and stuff just basically gets erased.
The healers give us meat.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for sharing. Obviously, I'm not going for any kill streaks right now. I think it's the first time I've been in this dungeon. So basically, as long as the blue sphere in the bottom right corner has as long as that circle has something in it, then the amount of damage you do is insane. Make sure I have the correct arbiter duration. Arbiter. Okay, I think I didn't put. You know what? I need to put. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to fix a couple things here real quick. The arbiter is not lasting long enough, and I fixed it on a later build. But on this 15 build, because I was still a low level, I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, like, with this one, I don't want movement speed, I want arbiter duration. Where is it? There it is. Excellent. It's not great, but I also want arbiter duration on this one. Ooh, that's a terrible one. But it's better than it was. All right, so we're gonna reduce cooldown. Again, there's maybe there's a bugged point in that I don't currently have, right? So it should last a little bit longer now. Just watch that little blue circle in the bottom right corner there. And again, I'm using a controller, so, you know, it's very controller friendly. Basically just one button at a time. That's it, just one button. Okay, we're at 6. The goal is 24. Once we get to 24, this character is done. Ultimately, what you want is to click the one that I just clicked, the really long one that lasts a long time, and have it last long enough so that it's still there by the time the cooldown is done. And there's ways to juice that up, like you can put a cooldown based on kill streak, which I think I have, but I just haven't been focused on kill streak. Level 21, we're gonna switch gear at 30. We're just watching that little bubble. By the way, those yellow balls give me experience, because this is an experience-tuned dungeon, so this right there, boom, experience. Not every monster drops them, but many of them do. I need to go do that event, because I'll get a whole bunch then. Where was that event? It's too late. Anytime you get an event in a dungeon is a really good place to do those, to get those experience balls. Now you can see how fast he died. Whoops. There, 22. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's do something here. Let's go reduce this again, and then let's go see if that does anything. Like, see if that magically makes the thing reset itself. Because it was working. I swear it was working earlier. Alright, so now let's go open a dungeon, another one. Let's go do the long things here. The Undercity. Those are pretty good. Now, you don't have to use a key to do this, but you do get extra things when you do. I'm not going to use any materials because I don't care about getting anything. You can just open it without that key. It just makes it just a little bit better at the penalty of having, like, you know, a shorter time. So if you don't move quickly, you don't kill quickly, it's best not to use a key. Just practice without it. As you can see, it's not really an issue for me. The 31, I believe, has really good cooldowns, so that'll be easier. Because at this level, you still don't have good affixes on your gear, like cooldown reduction is still pretty wimpy. And I think I have good arbiter rolls for like duration on those. So 30 is going to be even more powerful. I wasn't expecting the 15 to be super, super great. I'm surprised it's as good as it is. Kill this to get more time on the clock. Second floor. Left trigger and B. That gives me my super uber arbiter form. When the blue thing runs out. Or I can hit Y for a longer duration, but I'm going to hold off until I get near the end of this. Nice, 404 kills. Kill streak. Tier 7 out of 24. Now we just have to beeline to the end. Let me go ahead and just do this one, really big one. So I can just get right there. Oh, there's a big guy. Go kill the big guy. Whee. Now you can kill all these for XP, but I'm just going for completion. That's what she said. I considered doing like a 25, but nah, 30's fine. Sweet. 8 out of 24. I'm a third of the way there. It'll take a little bit longer as we go higher and higher, but not that much longer. All right, crunch all this. Basically, there's nothing they can drop now that's going to be useful to me, except maybe gems. Well, runes. Like, I'm talking gear. There's no gear they could drop that's actually going to be useful. Let's go to this one. Ah, let's goes up. That's good. Healing received. Yeah. Go back down there and do that again. There it is. Ah, take it. Get hitched on every little tiny thing. Again, you can put a thing in there for like more armor, more weapons, or whatever. But I'm not really farming for those right now. Ooh, lots of time extension things in here. Look at those little hourglasses. Those extend your time. These extend your completion, the blue ones. So they also make you go a little bit faster than normal. So attunement is what you're shooting for here. Oh, look at that. See how it's reset? It did it. It reset. Where the Y button is, it's all reset. There's so one of those things that I clicked is bugged out. It's making it do this. That must be what it is. It must not be that aspect of that. Come on, come on. You shit. There it is. It's reset again. It's bizarre. I need to figure out what that is. I need to figure out what's doing that. Because it's fascinating.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Like, I'm not seeing that at high levels, right? So I don't know what I'm choosing here that I'm not choosing at, performance levels on my final build. I don't know what's different. maybe something in the Paragon board is canceling it. I don't know. Very strange. Here, let's reset again. I can cast it again, and it never goes away. So now I can probably put that other skill back. Once I figure out what's doing this, then I can put the aspect the way it should be, so that my damage keeps increasing every time I, do something like that or something like that. As long as I stay in the Arbiter form, as long as that blue thing is still there. That fills up the blue circle and makes it last a long time. It also has a very high cooldown, except now it doesn't. Very strange. Don't know what's doing that, but I would love to know. I'll have to experiment. I thought it was the aspect, but clearly it's not the aspect. Because it wasn't doing it until I changed a couple points around. Okay, now we've completed. Now we just have to get to the end. Now I'm 30. Now I can switch gear. Wow, I'm 32 already. That's crazy. So I'm going to swap to the next gear set, which I have waiting in my stash. I wish I could switch to Torment already. I probably could. I can try doing that. That would be fun. Okay, so let's remove those two and those two. It could also be like a situation where there's multiple things happening, right? Maybe having this and something else, like having Akarat's Blessing and some set of certain special selection of points in the board or in the build are working together to make this happen, right? And it could be anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and crunch this before I get confused. All right, so now we're going to pull back out these. These are all the level 30 ones. Notice a little bit better gems. A bit more toughness, a little bit more damage. Whoops. All right, so active summon, Earthen Bulwark. Avoid damage, call wolves. Should have put this in there first. That works. All right, so what did I just do? I put that in, and I put that in. So this is a block-based thing. I'm wondering if that's it. Let's try it like this for a minute and see if we get the same effect. And then, can I open the pit? I can. Ooh. Ooh.
Thanks.
Nice. See if I die instantly. Oh, yeah. So this is tuned for level 60, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Like, good thing I'm not hardcore. Alright, let's set this back down a little bit. See if I could do this at a lower tier. Because it'd be nice to do that. Let's try it at the lowest level first. Just to see if it's see if I can like if this is a level 60 on normal, I might be able to do it. Might. Just have to wait for that to cool down. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. This might be a good way to farm for glyphs. Okay, that's reset. It's reset again. Look at that, it's reset again. That's crazy. Take this off and see if it still does it. Oh, you can't do that, can you? You can't change your gear in the middle. It could also be just certain areas that do this versus other areas. Like maybe not in the overworld, but in an instance. It just has the natural effect of it. I'm gonna have to increase this to the next difficulty level here in a minute. I'm gonna remove that ring and see if that makes a difference. On the next run. Good, I left some enemies behind. Level 10. Remember, the goal is 24 and then I'm done. On this character. Yep, I don't think I can use that yet. All right. I don't have any glyphs, so I can't upgrade anything. They don't drop until Torment, right? And I can't unlock that, right? Let's try the next one out. Let's remove this ring and see if that makes a difference. I'll try the hard level. Oops. I always clicked that wrong. It'd be nice if I could just do these. Okay, so that. See if it cools down quickly or not. It looks like it is. 51. Yep, there it is. It's not the ring. It's something else. So I'll go ahead and set that effect back the way it was. Very interesting. Then again, this is the 30 here, right? So maybe something with the... I'll need to inspect each piece of the 15 versus the 30 gear and see what the difference is. There's something different now. Maybe it's maybe it's having the cooldown on the kill streak thing. And it's bugged or broken or overpowered or something. Okay, so let me fix that ring enchant. Because that's obviously not contributing because I took the ring off. let me look at those other, let me examine and compare. I'm at 11. Almost halfway there. Okay, so put that back on. Crunch all this. And we want to replace this with, what is it? Ascension. So that we have stacking, you know,
Right on.
stacking damage based on that, right? Okay, so let's just real quick. Let's compare these. Let me look at these, right? So this is what I was wearing before. So same enchant. Don't pay attention to the runes. The runes don't matter. It's the same runes. So resource cost, basically it's pretty much the same thing there. I'm looking what the old one had, the new one doesn't. Cooldown reduction, it had it, and it obviously didn't do anything. The new one has resource cost reduction, which does nothing for this build. Crit strike chance increased. I mean, it could be something weird like cost reduction, you know, like being bugged and doing this other thing. It could be berserking. Every 40 kills reset one random cooldown. That must be what it is. That's it. Every 40 kills reset one random cooldown. Yes. So that's the magic. That's the magic one. So let's see if that, does any other piece have that? Here, let me go look. I'm glad I figured that out. I remember seeing that and I couldn't, and it, like I logged it. Yeah, but you want it to like lower that, right? To 25 kills, or is 40 the lowest it gets? If you look at the items that you can buy, it'll tell you what they can roll with. So like if you go to the board in here, let me go ahead and get these real quick. Now, if you look at this, you can see every 40 kills, one random cooldown. Every 20 kills, Savage Bite 2 times, right? So maybe an axe is better to have as a weapon, right? Every 30 kills. A flail also works. So somehow I got this on my neck. Wait. No, it is on the weapon. Okay. So I guess it can be on a weapon, on a sword. Huh. Maybe that's just maybe just some weapons get it and some weapons don't. So what I'll have to do is when on my next character, when I get 15, I'll have to buy a bunch of weapons until I get that effect. That way I just have it. That is fascinating. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I still have my XP buffs. Grab these because they also have XP items in there that you can basically, you know, walk over and it'll just give you a bunch of XP. So it's only weapons, it seems like. So that's good to know. So every 40 kills. More kills, more resets. I don't care about the resource, but that's also good to know. Wow, I'm so glad I figured that out finally. There we go. This is what I wanted. Let me basically protect one of those so I don't accidentally crunch it. Where am I going? I hate this place. Everything's so spread out in the wrong way that I don't like. All right, so do I want to keep this one? No. All right, so let me put all my points back because I figured out what it wasn't, right? All right, so critical strike damage. I like defense a lot. see what else. No. No. I mean, later. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back up.
Let's go.
Oh, I need to do the slaughterhouse key, don't I? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let me take a potion. I'm glad I finally figured that out. Rush meat. This is fun the first few times, and it's like, okay, I'd rather do other things. Like, I'd rather just kill a boss. Like, you get maybe a few hundred feasts doing this. This is like for low-level players. Just sort of introduce you to the concept. But it's not something that I want to do over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? Because it doesn't really give you that much. As for the amount of work involved and the time it takes, it's not a good use of your time. Plus, it's like not the way my character's built, so I have to work harder to do this than just play my normal character. That was a waste. Don't get me wrong, this is really fun the first few times you do it, but once you get spoiled by doing a lair boss that's bloodied, then it's like, why would I do this? This is like so much better. The other one's so much better. Like, we're talking thousands of fresh meat per kill at like rank 4. Like a couple thousand. And it takes, you know, a minute. Go. A lot of work. But it introduces you to the concept, so that's good. Because I guess later on, when if you get a kill streak of 1,000, you become the butcher, right? Okay, so we're going to continue our season journey by going to Gaekul. Buy an item from the vendor. Let's get a flail. Why not? I'll get my... Oh, nothing there. Okay, so we're going to go back in here or talk to the girl outside. I've returned.
Don't worry. I'll look into it.
All right.
Thank you. He's in the workshop.
Oh, we have to go in here, don't we? This is where we become the butcher, or we have to fight the butcher, and it's really challenging if you don't have a build that can kill well, and you're on penitent, but it's going to be actually really, really easy. Disembodied voice. Just a few bugs in the game.
The secret.
Stop.
Signed 32-bit number.
You're so narrow-minded. This is the best path, and it's mine.
First time I did this, I died because I didn't know what to do on Butcher. And I was on, I think, hard level. But now it's going to be, like, ridiculously easy. Goodbye. And now we're done with the season. Like, the questing part of the season. I'm just going to run back out. Turn in the final quest. I guess we're done with the final quest. Did we get the next thing unlocked yet? No, okay. So we're almost halfway. And that's it. They've introduced us to everything we need to know about the season, and now we're on our own to do whatever we want. Now, what I'm hoping to do this time is to not upgrade my glyphs so that they're legendary, because it consumes crystal fragments. I did it by accident last time. I was trying to avoid it, and it did it. And I'm like, shit! It used like 15,000 sapphires. No. All right. So what am I doing here? Let's take that all the way up. Excellent.
See some steel you need.
And I don't like the pulse.
The wonders of sanctuary.
The pulse hurts a lot.
I may help you.
All right, so let's try the pit again. I have a new set of gear at 45. So we'll see if that puts me like a little bit ahead, and I can do maybe a T1 early. Yes, excellent. And it's reset. Look at that. It's amazing. It almost makes me want to put a different weapon on in my final build. The weapon I have is Opus, whatever. It's way too strong to do that. I'm at 4 stats, right? Yeah. 5 stacks because of the ring. At 10 stacks, I'll be doing 110% extra damage. 6. 7 stacks. And they'll stay there as long as I don't let that blue circle empty out. 8. 9. 10. I don't think there's 11 stacks. I like the Subo because I can see where these little dots are, right? So it lets me know if I need to move on. Like if I'm going to exhaust enemies so that my kill streak is broken. Shit, like that right there sucks. I'm going to lose my kill streak. Okay, my season is halfway done on this character. I really hate that they do that. What's amazing is if you only have one cooldown, you know it's going to get reset. Because I'm basically only using one cooldown for the bulk of the time. So I think I'm ready for Penitent. I can't use it. I'm hitting A, but nothing's happening. Because I have no glyphs.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hand? What's left, you ask?
Okay. I'll do another Forgotten Wisdom thing here in a little bit. Okay, so I'm just trying to do this from memory this time, trying to figure out where I was spending things. Okay. That's good. Let's go up to Penitent on the pit. Soon I'll be able to have a toughness incense for a little bit more XP. Trying to get these stacks up quickly. So one of my strategies is I try to leave at least a couple enemies behind, like as I'm clearing, like those little orange dots in the top right corner. That way, if I do have to backtrack, I can at least keep my kill streak going. If I deplete it like I did that one time, then I'm screwed. It's annoying. Like right there, I have plenty of things. I'm up to 6 stacks. 7 stacks. 8 stacks. 9 stacks. And 10 stacks. And now I'm doing like over double damage just from having those stacks. You can see the little symbol right there. Now, fortunately, when you go through this, it resets your kill streak timer to the top. That way, it makes up for the fact that it took you a moment to get through there. So that's kind of nice of them. Oh, yeah. You can clear this side completely. And we'll be coming back this way. Weird. Okay. Couldn't get up there. Mostly I'm looking in the top right corner. That's where I spend 90% of my vision, is in the top right corner, that little map with all the little orange dots. Trying to leave a few stragglers behind on purpose, just in case I need to backtrack. And I need to keep that kill streak going. Oh, don't let it expire. There we go. Excellent. 798 kill streak, which is unfortunate because 800 I think is the break point, right? Where you can get to the next level. I don't know. Does the text turn red, purple? I don't know. I would think purple. All right, crunch those. See if there's anything interesting that dropped. Nope. So now are we on to the end? Let me actually look at the thing here and pull some of these consumables out that I already have. Let's get that, get that, get that, get that. Not that. Not that. I want fortitude. Yeah. All right. Yes. Holy damage. I'm doing holy hell. All right. Let's go all the way to Torment 1. Maybe I can unlock the Torment level. Watch it be all of a sudden really difficult. Funny. Stacking up. So far it feels a little bit better. I need my wolves to get out there and do some CC. 13. It's a little ouchy. I can tell stuff's hitting harder. Yeah, see that? I need to, yeah, it is definitely harder. lost my buff. I may not be able to do T1. I think they have this gated on purpose. Maybe when I get to about 50, I could do it. Maybe the 45 set will do it. Because the 45 set is a lot more powerful. Because right now I'm a little bit behind. Because my gear is really level 30 gear. So it's not really designed to kill things that are this high. I mean, these are level 60 enemies, right? Let's just go out. I'll come back with my 45 gear. Oops, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Play with my... Still good to see. I'll try it at 45. And if I can't do it at 45, then I'll try it like 50. See if that works as well. So I still have XP left, so let's go do this again. Let's do this one level below. Whoops. I always hit the wrong thing. Let's see what 9 is. Is it my level, but like harder than whatever? These are all level what? Okay, so it's just when you hit T1, it just jumps to level 60. So yeah, I can do this. The XP really good here right now. I can use an incense at 45, I think, to boost my XP even more. And then when that wisdom buff drops off, I'll go do a wisdom dungeon. Yeah, 9 is the magic number for the pit. That keeps the enemies way below 60. They're like my level. Just, you know, penitent level. Or a little bit higher than penitent. Okay, 8 stacks, 9 stacks. Now I don't have to cast anything until Arbiter, until the bubble's maybe half full. And then I'll cast the Y button, which is the big one. It's Arbiter, yeah, Arbiter of Justice. Like now, boop. That way it doesn't drop off. And since I don't cast anything else, I know it will get reset for sure very quickly, like that. See? Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, this is really good XP for leveling. The trick is unlocking it, which you can't do on your first character. At least not very easily. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff to unlock it. Basically seasonal things to unlock this and get your points. Got my stacks. Hey, Slither. Okay, now I can swap gear sets again and try. I can try the T1 pit, see if that works. I bet I can do it now. Well, I don't bet I can do it. I'm hoping. Because it'll be a good thing to learn if it's doable.
What's still got some good in it?
Okay, so I'm going to store these.
Bonus jewels in Sanctuary.
And fortunately, I have a whole bunch of stuff I can buy, so I can buy another weapon and get to the point where every 40 kills reset 1 random cooldown, right? And I think the two-hander does 2 cooldowns, I think. Okay, so remove and remove. Now these are going to be carefully stored. and here. Yeah. With a gap in between so I don't get them confused. These are the baby sets over here on the left. So 0, 15, 30, 45. Let me really quickly put the correct thing on here.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
Yes. Now that I've figured out what it was. So this is the 45. This is the 15. Ascension, Ascension, Ascension. And there's no rings for the starter set because you can't get a helm, rings, or an amulet until level 15. Well, I think you might be able to get a cap or a helm earlier than that. I just haven't tried. Okay, so now let's pull this one out. That's what she said. Put these runes in. I always miss one of those. All right, so avoid health, summons wolves. When I have wolves, cast bulwark. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, I need a different weapon. Okay, so let's find a different weapon here. It needs to be a feast weapon. It needs to be a one-handed. It needs to have that one aspect. Even if I don't get even if it's just yellow to begin with, that's totally fine. I also need to do the same thing on the next character at 15. So we're going to go in here. We're going to actually go from the board first. That way we might just get something for free. Okay. Weapon with that effect on it. Sorry, one-handed weapon with that effect on it. No. All right. Let's go for one-handed weapons. Let's go for swords. Crit strike damage. Potential spam. How about I send you to voicemail and block you? Report spam. Thank you. All right, sword.
Oh, I'd give my left kidney for one of those.
Yes. Excellent. Perfect.
Hey, don't forget who gave you a prime deal.
A prime deal. Home. Perfect. I love when it resets that thing. It's like, it felt like I was exploiting the game, but it's like, nope, it's built in. You just have to do it right. Okay, so let's do this correctly
See
here.
some steel you need.
So we're going to put on Arbiter, deal double damage. Where is it? Nice. It's the top of the range. Now let's roll off this overpower damage to something else. Straight damage, that works. Or a little bit more, yeah. We'll try this a few different ways. Vulnerable damage, yes. Because we make enemies vulnerable a lot. Okay, that's good.
Bright aura.
All right, so now let's put on the effect Sovereign. There we go. And now, the new weapon, it's even better than the other one. Let's see here. Oh, wait, no, it's not as good, is it? Feast, every 40 kills, every 30 kills. Chain hooks. So it's 40... It doesn't, the damage is fine. It's totally fine. This is a 45, that's a 45. Just, I think it's because it started out as legendary. When I bought it, it didn't start out as like yellow. But that's totally fine. I wonder if adding this increases it. No, okay. All right, so we're gonna basically turn that one off. Max life, 32 strength. Oh, it's the strength. Has a little bit extra strength. Right? But I'll take the reset any day. Lock that. And now we're good to go. Let's do this again. Let's see. Don't need lucky hit. I do want this Giant Slayer. Let's try, now that I have the 45 gear, make sure it's all 45. Has the much better stuff. What's my toughness? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I need to eat a thing. Let's see. Do I can't use that yet, but I can use that. Excellent. Let's go right to Torment 1. See if I can do that. If I can't, that's okay. I'll try something different. I also need to go do that Wisdom one soon. Like, if these guys kill my wolves too quickly, then that would be a sign that, you know, way above my, punching way above my weight. But I just need to kill quickly. So I need to get those stacks up as quickly as I can. So I'm at 8 stacks. Stacks. Okay, I'm not going to get any more powerful. Now these are going to get easier as I go higher, I think, maybe. Because my gear, well, these are all 60 already, but I'll have more points. I'll have more survivability. So this is actually good. Yeah, this actually works. Get to enemies. Thank you. This is great. Now I can unlock Torment 1, and then I can go do Torment 1 content and like dungeons, which is gonna help a lot. It's all level 60 stuff. Shit, get in there. Look at that, that's amazing. All right. Now I can start dropping glyphs, right? Or will they not drop until I am 60? I don't remember. So now I should be able to go over here. Yes. Excellent. All right, so let's go do the quest for lair bosses. They're going to teach me about lair bosses, which is fine. I'm not going to do any right now. I don't think. Because you don't really want to do those on this character. You want to go back to your really high-end character and do those. But I can at least turn in the quest.
You see.
Yes, thank you. All right, so what do we have to do here? Let's go turn that in. What's nice is it'll be interesting if I get level 60 items from the rewards. Like, does it think that I'm 60 now because I'm in Torment? Or will it be like still a level 46 item? Let's look. Yeah, they're level 60. Look at that. 60, 60, 60. Oh, these are my level. Interesting. Okay. So the stuff from the pit was the high level, but now stuff still drops at my level. I'm just getting a lot more XP, I think, right? Because it's all level 60 character or creatures. This is what I used to do back in the day before they removed the the attunement dungeons that you'd have to clear to go to the next level. You could get into like end game much faster. So that and that. Let's not do that. Let's go. Should have done it a long time ago. Don't know what I was thinking. Okay. So I need to go do another wisdom one. Let's go do that on a high-end dungeon, which is over here. I've been saving wisdom ones. Do I have any left? I don't think I have any left. Shit. I think I did them all.
The magics await your return.
Let's sort these real quick. Let's see. Don't care about gold. That one's good. That's fine. Don't care about ovals. Whoops. About gold. No. Yes. I'll save that. I guess. Maybe. I don't really get this one. Don't need obols, don't need protection shrines, don't need gold. Need that. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Yes, strong room, thank you. Yes. Oops. Alright, so let's just crunch these.
Right armor.
Put the ones that I like in here. Whoops. We'll do this one. Just really quick. Oh, and take my max life. Everything here should be 60, right? Yep. Again, I'm trying to get those stacks up as fast as possible. At 50, I can take an incense. A soothing spice, I think. More stacks. I would not be doing this on hardcore, by the way. I'm not that daring. I've done some pretty crazy things in hardcore before when I was on my sword. Back when it was when I was doing Hydra, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I feel like playing it safe. Again, I'm just moving I'm just moving around. I'm not really, oh shit. I hate when they do this. Look at that. They just killed my kill streak. Because the stupid dungeon design. It's like I kept moving forward a little bit. It's like, is it gonna go? Is it gonna have enemies? Nope. And by then it's too late. It's like, ugh. Some of these dungeon designs suck. Ah, the treasure room. That'll be in my another one. Jesus. So long kill streak. Tier 15 earned. Remember, we'll only need to 24. That's all we need. And then I can delete this character and do the next one. Why, hello there. Now, some of that will require going into the pit, like to put on the really good gear and then go right to like pit tier 70 or something, and just like zerg the last little bit of the XP. All right, there's that. Nothing.
Use it well.
See, there's that item that I didn't pick up. That goes in there. Now I can use everything. And let's save that. I'm really backed up here, aren't I? Let's delete this. I'll do a wisdom one. Let's see. Wisdom. All right. See. Soothing spices. One, and this one. I'll do that. That way I have all three. They're all as good as they can be, and they'll last for a good amount of time. Those stacks up. Now, when things die, I can come back around and grab these things. Right? I'm not so concerned with kill streak as I am trying to pick up little orbs that drop. It's really annoying that the pet doesn't pick them up. And that they don't drop immediately when the enemy dies. They like take a few seconds to spawn, so you have to pretty much come back and backtrack to get them. It's kind of annoying. See, those weren't there when I was over there before. They're like, nope, gotta come back. Oh. Okay, I'll do this. Keep my kill streak. Good. I'm going to lose the kill streak here in a second because of having to choose a pillar. I suck at these. Fine. Yeah. Did I drop it? Yeah, I dropped it. Damn it. Good God, this is way too fast. Oh my God. It's hilariously fast. Oh my God. That feels like the old evade build, but even on steroids. Oops, don't die. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Ah, shit. I died. Son of a... I think that evade... God, it's so fast. I can't... It's hard to avoid things I need to avoid when I move so quickly. See, it's like... Ugh. It's a liability moving that fast. Normally I would love it, but with this particular build, it's just awful. Because I already move so quickly as it is. If you were like a slow poke, like your build was super slow for some reason, then it would be fun. And it's, of course, it's because I'm also doing level 60 attacks, right? But at least you keep your buffs. Why are you bothering me? Go away. Alright, let's try this again. The fact that that keeps pulsing after is always annoying to me. It's like, what? Is there? Did I miss something? Am I supposed to go back in? What? Like, no, it just does it. It's annoying. Getting those stacks back. 3 stacks. 4 stacks. 5 stacks. 6 stacks. 7 stacks. 8 stacks. 9 stacks. 10 stacks. Excellent. See, these things show up after I've left, right? After I've moved on to the next area, then they're back there waiting for me to loot things. Really annoying. They should fix that. It's like they don't show up until they're off your screen or something. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, good. I love this one. This is good. This is really good. The endless spawns of things. This can be really lucrative when it comes to those little bubbles that drop. Come on. I probably should move around, that way I get everything that's in the area. I just like standing still so that I get all the bubbles at the end. $55. Hopefully my wolves are still killing things while I'm doing this. Keep my kill streak going. Thank you, wolves. You're good little wolves. I love you, wolves. You're my favorite. I will pet you and love you because you like to freeze and kill things for me.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
See, then they're back here. Like, come on, have my pet pick those up. And then it drops off, of course. All right. Excellent. Oh, I'm out of room for obols. I need to go buy something. Let's get a bunch of keys.
All finished, are you?
So I don't have to make a choice right now. Excellent. So I was doing this speed running to 60, well, it used to be 50, on my Sorks. When I had Hydra Sork, I had like different gear sets for each different level. It was kind of fun. You know, these are all just, none of them are ancients, so it doesn't matter. Goes there. This goes there. There. Could I do one of these? Would that be wise? I don't know if it would be or not. Not one of those, but like one of these. Internal hordes. Do I have a... I guess I have a 4-wave cap. Let's just try one of those and see how bad it is. Let's set up some durability. Try that. See how bad this is. It's a low level one anyway. It's only 6 levels, so if I die, I die. No big deal. It's not like I'm losing a super valuable key. Burn all these things. That's not bad. All right. Those buffs going. I do need to watch out for stuff on the ground. This should reset fairly quickly. Keep the stacks going. Whoa, lots of shit there. The nice thing here is you get a lot of enemies at once. But if you don't choose your pylon quickly, you lose your kill streak. Whoa, what's that? I don't think I want to be in it. Soon, excellent. I think I'll go ahead and chance it. Usually it's not a good thing to choose early. I'm feeling daring.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay. This one's not too bad. I hate the one that has the red lines that cross. Like, I don't like that. Ooh, it gave me an effect. Nice. I like that. That was a few seasons ago, wasn't it? Where you would do a thing and it would give you this weird effect that you could carry around for a while. 59. I think I'm going to hit 60 here before this is over. Maybe not this wave, but this dungeon in general. Okay, Surging Hellborn, sure. Pick these things up. Oh, hello, Butcher. Want to come over here? That's fine. You can play over here if you want. By Hellborn. 5 more seconds. Oh god, they're mowing the lawn. It's really loud. Okay, what else? Surging Hellborn. What's that? Why is that red thing there? Wait, 5, it's like 6 waves, right? Good god, that folks. Okay, so I hit 60, so that's good. So at least this stuff is my level. Makes it less algae. Even if my gear isn't optimal, I'm like less likely to die now than I was, you know, when I first came in. One more wave. Let's do Summon Hellborn. Over here, guys. We're over here. Come play over here. Thank you. Am I gonna actually hit 666? That'd be hilarious. Nope. Council. You die. You die. You die. And there we go. Not bad. What was that, about an hour and a half to get to 60? Normally I'm so gold starved, but I haven't really been using gold as much as I normally would. Yeah, and the pathetic amount of obols. They really need to fix that. Oh, nice. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my final set. You can see how I do that. It'll be the last major thing I do. All right. So let's actually go ahead and pick up my whisper here.
It is done.
Let's go chest plates. Why not? Oh, Undaunted, nice. What was that? Oh. No, I didn't do that. Okay. All right. So now the final step. No. Nothing else here.
Use it well.
If it doesn't have a star, I'm no longer interested. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to remove the runes from the top two here. Carefully put this set into its position here. Right. And that can go there. And this can go there. Now what I want to do is, oh, yeah, there we go. Pull out my top tier level 60 set. So this set has Godslayer Crown. It has Griswold's Opus. Has Sanctus of Kethamar. And all, you know, built up for you know, being really, really good at endgame. I do need to check to see if there's a world boss spawning anytime soon. No. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I need to spend my points, right? So I'm going to pull up this guide right here, right? Same guide, endgame build, Wing Strikes build guide. So this is going to take a minute, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to go down to this part of it, open this up, and I'm basically just going to copy this. Because I have 251 points to spend, so I'm in the, well, I'm actually going to go, sorry, I'm not going to go all the way to this one right here. I'm going to go to the one right before it, which is if you have 228 points to spend, and then once I finish that, then I'll go to the next one and start spending the points that show up as green, right? Let me zoom in. So this start gets the challenger one, so that's that right there. You always get that by default. So I'll put that in immediately. All right. I'm gonna go up and out. Over here, we're gonna build to there. Go down, there, and then in. Excellent. Now the next one is Arbiter. Yep, Relentless Arbiter. So Relentless with the hole on the left. Hole on the left. We're going to build to that first. Great node. Some of these nodes are just stellar. Oops. We're actually going to go up that way. I think. Yep. That, and then we're going to go up here. Get... Oh, we're just going to go straight over. Right. Is that right? No, we go up sooner. Left one. There we go. Up. Trying to read it. It's kind of difficult to follow sometimes. This one gets Arbiter, which I don't have. All right, and then the next board we build is off to the right here. So we're going to head that direction. This goes up here and over. We're going to get willpower there. Just going to hug the edge here. Down to that strength. All right. And now the next one over is Castle Apostle. The castle board with the Apostle glyph. So the hole's in the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner. Right. So we're going to go for the hole. That's what she said. So when we start out, we don't start out with a lot in this one. Sorry. Get all those. Head over to the strengths. And there. Then we're going to cut up here. And there we go. Very nice one. Let's see. Well, they're all good. They're all good. Now we're going to go up from here. So here. And this one is the Divinity Judicator. Sorry. Divinity Judicator. With a hole in the bottom right corner. 1, 2, 3. There's the hole. Attach board. We're going to go up to here. Go right to there. And up. Get the hole. And come over here. And there we go. Now we're going to go up here. To the yellow. Over to the yellow. And then up here. Okay, on to the 5th board, last one, which is Shield Bearer. So we're going to cut over from, trying to look at it here. So we're going to cut in right here. Okay, so Shield Bearer and Spirit with a hole in the lower left. Like that. Yep. All right, so we're going to come in. We're going to build down initially. Get all these nodes for more block, armor, whatever. Go left to here. We're also going to come up here. Get this beautiful node. Notice it's a multiplier. It's amazing. Basically double your damage. Build up here. Actually, no. Sorry. We're going to build up. Yeah, okay. We're going to go here. Up, over, up. And I think that's it. Now, what does this have? Every 5 willpower. Is this a willpower node? I think it is. Let's just spend a couple more willpower here. There we go. All right. That's just temporary. I'm just filling it there temporarily. Okay, now let's go back and put in, I guess we do have to spend these anyway. Oh, I did it right. Okay, good. Yeah, see this? Right there and right there. I did a good thing. All right, so now we're going to build up here to the yellow. Remember, yellow ones are much more powerful than the others. Okay, so we're going to put a point there. Let's go back to... I may end up just not putting points in right now. I'll wait until I get other... Yeah, I'm going to wait until I get other things. Mostly I just wanted the legendary nodes, right? All right, so let's go all the way to 70. Should be okay. Should be all right. Because I have the really good gear now. And I have all my legendary nodes. Now, I'm not going to get really quick cooldowns, but it won't matter because I have cooldown reduction all over the place. So it should be okay. Trying to get to my 10 stacks. I'm at 8 stacks. There we go, 10 stacks. Now it's just a running simulator. I am a little bit cooldown starved right now for some reason. So I did leave some creatures alive, thankfully. You don't want to kill everything there. .357 kills. I think as I keep going, I get better and better cooldown reduction. So that usually helps by the end of my board. Like my Arbiter thing is almost ready to go again. Right there. I might switch to a different weapon that has the reset for not like end game pushing, but just for this fun level a character quickly kind of a thing. Because it's stressful to have to like watch that and have it not cool down in time. I think I'll do that next when I'm done with this run. I'll just get a temporary weapon. I'll see if we can get like a really nice ancient with really good stats on it. See, I lost it all because I wasn't paying attention. See, now I can go into T4 and do things in T4. I will level up Challenger. It's annoying. It used to be that you could do like nightmare dungeons or hell tides and you'd get like glyphs all over the place. Now they just don't. For some reason, the only place I'm almost able to get them is from the Whisper Cache, and then from the what is it? Flail. I might do this. I might use this. Yeah, that's really good. God, that's so good. I'll re-roll the damage over time, though. I'm glad I saved that. That's amazing. Look at that. Oh, God, it's so amazing. Let me add a socket to this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go with... Arbiter to deal double damage, right? Let me double check. Yes, double damage potential.
I forge more than
Whoops.
horseshoes and nails.
All right,
What
so
do
we're
you
gonna
need?
go here, go weapons. Chance for Arbiter to deal double damage. That's terrible. That's better. Best.
Magic
All right, so now we're gonna roll this
nor evil.
damage over time to something less stupid. Life on hit is good. Let me look at what they recommend. On the non-mythic version, they're doing strength, life on hit, vulnerable damage. Right. Vulnerable damage. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, that's
The
decent.
magics await your return.
Now, we want this to be enchanted with, yeah, sovereignty. Yep, there it is. So now, if we look at the previous one that I was using, right there, they should be pretty much the same, except now I'm much, much higher damage, right? And now I'm at with a flail, so I'm doing extra vulnerable damage, which is probably a really good choice. Look at the difference in stats. It's amazing. Oh my God. And now, since it's an endgame item, it doesn't have when I imprint it with an aspect, it's not like neutered. Actually, let's leave that in there. Sorry, let me make a new one. Put this in that one. That's my end game one. That goes there. All right. Perfection. This will be really fun to use when it comes to like leveling. All right, so let's try that again. Now I don't have to worry about it falling off. Get those stacks up as fast as possible. 8 stacks. 10 stacks. Excellent. Now I'm good. Now that arbiter should be reset very quickly. There it is. I can cast it as much as I want. I never have to worry. Okay, we're at 19. Now, doing this one right here, the baby one, does give me a boost in damage, I think. Again, we're only going to fill the season board, and then this character can be deleted after I put all the gear in the bag, right? Or in the stash. I don't want to do it before. Oh, it's gonna make me suffer. Yep, it's gonna. Yep, see, it screwed me over. Stupid thing. I hate that. So, and then there's no enemies out here, right? So it's like it was a waste anyway, just to come all the way out here for like no enemies. Thanks a lot, Blizz. Fix your dungeons. Would have been nice to have that kill streak to the end. Now, one of the problems I have is that I'm not getting the glyphs that I need. Resplendence. Nope, don't need that. I need Arbiter. I need the 2 A's. I need Spirit, and I need Judicator. And I need to make sure I don't level that to 46, because that'll really screw up my gems. As a temp character, it doesn't need it.
Greetings. How shall I guide my
Anything
hammer?
really good here? I think I'm basically, at this point, I'm avoiding them unless they have more than 1 star.
Nothing.
I don't care about those. Let's do another run real quick. Trying to get to 24. Once I'm at 24, this character's done. Stack up. Stack up. Stacks. We're 10 stacks. Excellent. I should try the Helm of Perdition, just to see how it feels. I do like the Godslayer Crown's ability to group things up, like pulls enemies in. If you look at those little orange things, see how they all sort of get yoinked into where I am? That's the Godslayer Crown doing it. It's really wonderful. I don't know if I want to do with that.
Now, as you get higher on the seasonal board, it does take more and more experience to get you, to the point where you're going to ding to the next one. Let's leave some enemies there just in case. In case I need to double back. Nope. $20. Oh, now I'm out of... I need to go buy stuff with obols. Dang nabbit. Alright, let's go buy some things. I have to be very careful not to level Challenger past 45.
Yeah. Have
Alright,
a wee
so let's
gamble.
go with amulets.
Shame that.
Not a bad.
Hello, shining beauty.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What's still got some good in it?
Let's see here. No. Okay, 1500, that's good. I'll go back in and get the rest of those obols. Thank you. Let's see here. I need... So what I need now, if we look here, this board is completely filled out. Yes. Guess I don't really need that many strength there. Wonder if I can get there in the next 30 minutes. If I can get to 24. I do need to be careful for the first few seconds or first 10-15 seconds because my wolves aren't out yet and I don't have my buffer. There we go. My bulwark. Hey, 10 stacks. Should be good. I don't have to do that as often as I'm doing it. It's just really fun. Oh, there we go. Weaken her.
control. Nope. All right, so one last one. Now I'm not going to do that one again. Now I will just do this one. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. Until I get the right one in there. Or if I hit 24, right? When I hit 24, I'm done. Let's go see that real quick. See how far I am. I go to the broiler and then go out because it's closer, like right next to it. The last 4 will take as long as like the previous 10. Let's go back home. I do need to spend 4 points on the normal board, though. Looks like. Do that real quick over here. They're both good. Yeah, let's go that. Because am I getting near 100% crit strike chance? I think I am. Because I have this 10% crit strike chance, you know, per kill tier. And then this is another 9%. And then do I have a third one? Yeah, this one. So I'm at 100% crit strike chance fairly quickly. So anything I could do to boost my crit strike damage is just like icing on the cake. It's just amazing. That was an amazing find. I'm glad I kept it. Now, why is it only 3 stars now? Oh, because I rolled one of them over. That's right. It didn't keep it. That sucks.
What's left, you ask?
No. No.
Starting from nothing.
Okay, basically garbage. All garbage. All right. I'll worry when I get another thing to slot. When I get the next glyph, hopefully I get a good glyph now, and I can slot it, and then I can like upgrade the points around it to make it better. Just clicking these as fast as I can just to get the 10 stacks. 1 and 2, and now I'm at 10 stacks. Excellent. You see that it's the second from the right icon right above my action bar. The little buffs. You get the little fist there with 8 resolve stacks, and then next to that you have like a little divine angel wing thingy. That's the stacks. Get in quickly. Fortunately, it resets once you come out, but you have to find the direction you're going quickly. Otherwise, it will drop off. The next one to unlock is 21 on the board. There it is, 21. All right. Getting close. Plenty more where that came from. So that one, oh, there we go. Come on, give me one that I like. And we got Imbiber. Nope. Can't use it.
We could use the respite, I suppose.
See some steel you
See, I
need?
did see a star there. It's helm, right? Yeah, can't really do that.
Yes.
Can't use it. So going into the pit at 45 was a good idea. I'm glad I tried that. That's fun. Get those stacks up. There we go. 10 stacks. I think I'm going to go off to the right, so I want to keep enemies here still alive. Again, quickly find the direction and go before your thing cools off. Fortunately, there's a few guys back here. Dead end, right? Nope. It's a loop. Wall, really? I'm gonna have to just not level one, because I'm not gonna equip. Well, I guess I could try to equip a different one. Let's see, what else could I equip here? Requirements. Let's see. Let's see what normally goes there. Arbiter. Needs willpower. Strength, willpower. I'm not using zealot skills, so let's see. I don't use fervor. Oh, okay, there we go. That works. So I'll level that one up next, right? Oh wait, that's a special one. Okay, I'm not going to really make use of that. It's kind of a janky mechanic. Usually I can get to 24 long before all the glyphs are in and leveled up. There, 10 stacks, right? Nope. There, 10 stacks. Now these caves are kind of interesting. You can easily run out of enemies if you're not careful because of the way they circle around. So it's always good to leave some enemies alive here and there so you can at least keep that kill streak going. We don't want to like completely deplete the enemies. That's another reason why I like Subo for this, because I can see if I've left little stragglers here and there. I know I can double back now and just kill those guys. I mean, you don't have to do the kill streak. It's just fun, right? Like I get guaranteed crits if I can keep it going, for example. Like you just get better and better and better as your kill streak goes up. Plus, you get more XP at the end of it. Like it like boosts you a bit on the XP. 22. Getting close. What was that? 10 minutes? 8 minutes? Now, that's a dead end, so I know I can kill everything there. I'm not going to be going back that way. I know this is sort of like a corner, so I can kill everything there. Here, I don't know. Is the good opening here, or is it over here? I don't know. Let's go check this end out and see if it's better. I need to leave enemies alive just in case it isn't. Like if this is a dead end. So far it's not a dead end, but we'll see. Sometimes they are dead ends. Oh, there we go. Adjudicator. That's what I wanted. Alright, Adjudicator. Right? I think you do it for the non-physical damage to elites, I think. And that goes in the top one. Somebody put that in first so it appears in the right place. Adjudicator, right there. Yes. I need more intelligence in the area first, so let's do that real quick. Obviously, we'll pair this back once I get it leveled. All right. Adjudicator. All right, so now I can back off a bit, I guess. Let's pair these back. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, it should be, okay, so basically one more, two more. Let's see, what did they do? Adjudicator. Oh, they're doing the larger radius. Okay, so I'm not doing that, so there we go. Adjudicator damage. Deal additional 20% non-physical damage to elites. I think that's the important part. I don't think I do anything with Adjudicator because I'm not using Adjudicator, right? That would be in here, right? So it's like irrelevant.
Let's go.
But an extra 20% damage to elites. So that's why we don't add a lot more nodes there. We just have the minimum just to unlock the 20% bonus damage to elites. Let's go crunch this stuff. I do have a hard break at 640. Hopefully I can finish this by then. Let's see. Nope, garbage.
My hammer sings on your return.
Let's go to 75. Now that I have a lot more power, I should be able to do this easily. Ten stacks.
hole quickly, and that's what she said. That was unusual. A little explosion upon entering. That's not very hardcore friendly. This is a one-way passage, so I can kill everything. Here, I'll kill everything. Now, I can go either way at this point, so I don't know. One of these is likely to be a dead end, so I have to leave some enemies alive, just in case I reach the dead end. I know this is a dead end, so I'll kill everything in there. Dead end. Dead end. Kill some of these enemies. Gotta leave some stragglers. Okay. Oh yeah, he's taking a little bit longer. All good. Yeah, that feels good. 75 feels good. Arbiter, nice. My next one. They eventually come in. Arbiter. Right. Put that. I think that goes top center, right? Oh no, that goes the very center. Okay, right here. Instead of that one, we're going to put that one. And then I need to put another. So Relentless, Arbiter, and then I'm missing a one thing. Where is it? Ah, right there. Right there. I'm not going to go that big, though. We're not going to go all the way to the last radius because reasons. And no other... Like, I'm not going to go out to there. Well, that one won't be picked up, so there's no reason to spend it. Basically, wherever the red is now is where it's going to stop. So I think I'm done with willpower. Yeah. Okay. I mean, as I keep leveling it towards 45 and stopping at 45, they'll become more and more powerful, so that's always good. Do 75 again. The Arbiter one will help a bit. It'll make 75, the boss on 75 a little bit easier. Okay, dead end there. 10 stacks. Here it is. I kind of like that spell. I like how quiet it is compared to the other. Oops. But I left a guy back. Maybe I'll start incorporating that as my right click instead of, or as my B button instead of like that right there where it makes that circle. I kind of like how quiet it is compared to that. And it cools down very quickly, right? With the kill count cooldown thing. So where it can get tricky because I'm sort of backed into a weird angle here. Dead end here. I think I'm going to run out of tunnel here.
Sometimes it ends prematurely. I don't know why. Like that. My bar was nowhere near full, but it just still ended. Very strange. Okay. Weaken you. Jump on you. Oh, almost got frozen for a while. Turf. Don't need that. Alright, but I will level this up. That up. Excellent. Now we're just looking for, what is it called? Apostle, yeah. Apostle, that's the last one. Let's go quick and see where we are on the board. Might be almost done. Was that 2 hours for a spark? Guaranteed spark? Maybe less? I don't know. 3 hours maybe. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. Oh, let's see here. Last one. Let's go back home. As soon as we get that last notification, we can just stop whatever we're doing and go grab it. Even if I'm in the middle of a pit, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go grab it. Just stop everything and grab it. Where's the world boss? All right, so 24 minutes. Let me set a timer. I want to do that on the main. Set it to 19 minutes. That gives me a 5-minute window to finish what I'm doing. All right, anything really good here? No. That's actually a good ring. But you have to have a kill streak, which is, you know... Oh, no, it's not a good ring. Because you have to kill hundreds and hundreds of things. Okay, not good. This, not great. This, not great. Okay. I just put that in, right? Yeah, okay, so we're good. That's the only one left, right? I don't have any more intelligences here, right? Well, I do have that one. Where's that? Oh, wait, no, that's right. This is not adjudicator. Right. I'm just unlocking the thing. Okay, what about this one? This one, I think I'm willpower blocked at that point. Yeah, no more willpower available. This one, I think that's the last one, right? Yeah. All right, so let's go see if we can get that glyph. Let's do the wrong. Stacks. 10 seconds. I'm interested in looking at Conceited, I think it's called, that gives you more like multiplicative damage when you have a barrier, because I almost always have a barrier in this build, so that might be a fun one to play around with in the leveling build. Again, we're looking for that seasonal notification. Once we get that, we're done. I mean, I might do the world boss on this character just because I know it's unlocked. There's no reason not to. Like, you know how each character has its own set of, the number of times you could do the world boss in a week. And my main character might already be like blah. Fresh before I forget. It's a nice buff. Staying in one place is usually a bad idea. Spirit. The last one I need. Excellent. It's funny to get all this leveled up just to delete it. It's funny. Like, why don't you just keep farming the last, the repeating box? Well, I could do that on the main, but I'd rather farm for the, ooh.
What's left, you ask?
The aura right there.
My hammer sings on your return.
Let's start clearing these out. Let's see, those are good. I'm gonna have to overflow to here, maybe. They do pile up, don't they? Nope. Goodbye. Ooh, nice. Nope. What can I get? Tragic strong room. Wisdom. Gems. Materials. Wisdom. Materials, hidden armory, gems, forgotten wisdom, materials, wisdom, gems. These are all good. Yeah, those are all excellent. I'm gonna sacrifice that.
Magic's awaiting your return.
Now let's check out the spirit one here. Where does it go? Here. Right? Oh wait, no. Castle Apostle. Am I not using spirit? I am using spirit. I have it in the wrong place. Okay. Right. Because I had that wrong board in for so long. Oops. All right, spirit there, and then over here I go apostle. Oh, I don't have apostle yet. Ah, that's why I'm confused. Okay, so spirit. Ah, yes. Okay, so every willpower, but I think I'm willpower capped over here, aren't I? Out to the red ones. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that last one. I'm not going to be doing that one. Okay. Normally the apostle is for every strength. So do we have a strength one I can put there in its place until I get that? That's an interesting one. After casting an aura skill, like if I were to cast those auras over and over, but I already have great cooldown from the other things. I don't use judgments. It's not a willpower item, so yeah. So I need some more strength here. Again, just to where the red is. Not the light color, sadly. Yeah, that's right. All the way up to there, all the way up to there, down to there. Let's try one more. See if I can hit 24 here in the next 10 minutes. And then I can take this guy over to, or take this gal. These are getting easier and easier. There's no doubt that the neck piece is amazing, right? But if you could probably do this with the other neck piece that actually groups enemies, right? And it would still be really, really good. But this neck piece is pretty amazing. Because the crown groups enemies for you. These guys, I see a little straggler there. I can get over here in time. Yep. Excellent. Ah, the caves of losing my kill streak. If you're not careful. Not that you have to keep the kill streak. It's not really all that important to me right now. My damage is so high right now, I'm not really pushing. But it's just a fun little thing. It's like a side project, keeping that kill streak going. Yep, definitely much faster damage. Adding in that last one. Apostle, that's the last one. Excellent. Vulnerable damage. It's like the one extra separate category of multiplicative damage on top of everything else. Right, so So Apostle's going to go all the way to the right instead of turf. Excellent. Can I get any more? I think I picked all the strength, right? Can't add any more, like that one won't. Oh, wait. That is in range. I'll grab armor. At this point, it's just a matter of just filling in the gaps, right? Now that one, see, it won't count, right? Oh, it does count. Okay. Oh, I'm all the way out here. Got it, yeah. I'm not seeing any more strength within this range. That's nice. Additive, right? Discipline damage, but to vulnerable enemies, so that's nice. I guess it's not the multiplicative one. Let's do some defensive. Yeah, let's get this one here. Oh, I'm out of points. All right. That's where I'll go next. Now I'm just sort of ad hocing it. Waiting for that little icon to appear, meaning you've done it. You're done. You can go home. We're at 9 stacks, 10 stacks. Excellent. Okay, we're cooking with gas again. Stuff is just melting. It's beautiful. You love to see it. Doctors hate this build. Turn the volume down just a little bit. Oh, much better. To that portal before the thing expires. It'll be reset to full when you come out. I think it buys you a few extra seconds of time as well. That was ouchie. Don't fight me. Don't tase me, bro. Now, see, I don't know where the dead spot is going to be in this floor, so I'm hoping I've left enough stragglers that I can come back the other way and not get locked out of my kill streak. There we go. I'll go ahead and finish this run, just because I'm in the middle of it, and I want to go do the world boss. This character is done. They are effectively dead to me. Boop, 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 boop. Dead. Revenge. Okay, all done with pits. Go get my spark, set up for the world boss, and be done for a while. That was fun. Turn off my timer, because I know the next thing to do is to go to the world boss. The Wubbus. The Wubba. I also have to do the dishes.
But this
Son of a bitch. All right. Boop. Spark. Good lord. Ooh, wow. Look at those boots. That's amazing. Let me go crunch. Actually, let me go put some of this in the bag first. I won't lose those. It will give them to me if I wait long enough. But I'd rather just pick them up. Okay, so let's go. Let's just go like that first. So I saw a 4-star there. That was nice. 7 minutes until the boss. I will stay for the boss. I'll keep streaming. We'll see where it goes. All right, so let's look at this. Okay. Let's keep that because it's 4 stars. Quite rare. Let's see. We're looking for a chess piece that has aura skills, preferably with a star, right? because that's the only way it's going to be an upgrade for what I've got, for what I have, not what I've got. It's like, sounds like a hick. Okay, so none of those. This I will save in the red page. Take a closer look at these as candidates to save. I'm glad I saved that weapon. That was amazing. Blessed Shield. No. I'm not doing other builds. I'm just doing this build.
What's still got some good in it?
All right. This stack nicely enough. I may just break these into two different kinds of things. I don't know yet. Definitely don't want to try to clean that page up. Okay, this goes in here. These go in here. I don't want to leave anything on this character. Okay. So, oh, how many sparks do I have? Do I have enough to buy a thing? Let's see here. Sparks. Whoops. Sparks. 2. Excellent. So let's see what we get. See if I get a duplicate or something different. Crafted items. No. No. Where is it? Is it under, is it over here? I can never remember. Yeah, it's here. All right. Mythic Unique Cache. And we got a sword. We got Doombringer. All right. Lock that. Put that on the Mythic Uniques and Mythic Unique page. Fun. That's fun. So I wonder... Like, I don't think I have a helm right now that I would use instead of this one. Because this one does the, it does the yoink, right? And the cooldown reduction is really nice. Not for this build, but for, like, a later build. Let's see here. Dealing direct damage, increased... See, that's amazing. So let's do that for the boss. Because I don't need the cooldown for the boss. I so had wished the star was on heavyweight because that's what I want to have like boosted, but I'm glad I got it from the temper or the masterworking. It's just not a great sword to begin with, but you know, it's what I had. It was the best I had gotten up to that point. I do have tons of fresh meat so I can rebuild my lower gear sets if I need to. I don't know. I don't really need cooldown on this. I want cooldown here, so I will need to rebuy the 15 one. But I do have it here. Every 40 kills, I do need to spend fresh meat at level 15 on this character. But here it doesn't matter. This is fine. It's, you know, yoinking every 30, whatever. This is my Blessed Shield build. This is my other one. Okay, so let's head over to the boss. So we don't miss it. Hopefully we get something nice. And then once I'm done with the boss, I'll sort quickly and then be done. And then go load the dishwasher and do stuff with the sister and friend. We're gonna watch more Severance. Or not Severance, Succession. We've already watched Severance. All right. They can also buy using these, right? It's very rare that I have gold that I'm not spending. I think the reason I have gold now as opposed to running out of it so quickly is because the masterworking and the tempering, they've reworked it since previous seasons where it used to just cost an arm and a leg, right? And then the other thing is the re-rolling a stat, like I did here to armor, which is a bullshit imprint here. I hate the fact that it's there. I want it on aura skills. But it is what it is. I've tried 3 or 4 times to get this one to get on aura skills, but it won't do it. I wouldn't mind on guard either. That would be nice. Or strength, but life and armor, nah, don't need it. Let's see stats. Okay. Whoops. 95%. Keeps jumping around as people do their buff. Insanely high toughness. Yeah. 95%. Pretty good. 96% on some things. I've had to like put colored gems in here to make up for what I was missing. As opposed to just diamonds. But you see if I do pay attention. Pay attention. So I'm not worried about dying. I'm not worried about dying at all. This guy doesn't put out anywhere near as much damage as a boss in Pit, like at the end game. But I do want to stay out of that just in case. It doesn't do no damage, but I'd rather just not sit in it. Back over here, buddy. Shit, I hate that. That's one of the problems with the controller is if my left stick is positioned anywhere but dead center, then it like I jump all over the place when I do Y or B. Everyone's wolves are like tearing into him, trying to get that bar to go up. Like there, I have to like stop moving the stick and then jump. So I jumped down where I was. Like it's not. I don't think it'll hurt me, right? But it's just. It would be embarrassing to die. There we go. Ah, we got another enemy over here. Again, with the weird positioning. Yeah, it just emerged. All done. I can't imagine playing any other build than this one right now. It's just too good. It's so controller friendly. Like it's the easiest build on controller, period. It's just there's no comparison. It's very forgiving. Okay, garbage. No stars. Let's see, what do we get here? We got ooh, soul. Okay, or Xol. That's nice. That can be really useful in other things because it does give a lot. And all it needs is for you to have a rune that does something like, one of these, that says that's one of not your class basically. Okay. This one will not stack. I don't want dedicated topaz reserves. All right, so I'm done. This character can be retired. On to the last page. Make sure there's nothing on the other pages. Leave game. Make sure I'm on the correct character. She's all naked. Delete. She has served her purpose. I thank you. Now let's create a new character. I'm not going to fully play this right now. I just want to get this done before. Let's go with a dude this time. Nah, let's go with a girl. It's body type 2. No, it's a girl. Sorry. None of this body type bullshit. Customize. Eye color green. No one sees any of this, by the way. It's so silly. Let's go with dark hair. Accessories, fine, whatever. Call this one Brill. Seasonal. Penitent.
And we start all over again to get another spark. I'm not going to play her, but I did log her in. So she's good to go. I'll just put her over here so she can get her stuff out, which I will get out. Boy, she's so slow. All right. Right. And let's grab that and that.
Ah, that's finished.
So we can start building our things. So if I'm healthy, summon wolves. If I have wolves, cast bulwark. Good to go. I keep extending it, right? Because I'm just having fun. It's like, as soon as I'm done, well, now I'll just do this.
Come back
next.
if
Well,
you need the
now I'll do this next. Well, maybe this. Items. And there we go. Next one ready to go. I guess I can build out her build here. Get those auras running. And on guard. On guard! Let's put that there. That there. Perfect. And done. I'll probably not do this again because you've seen the process. There's no reason to repeat it on stream, but hopefully that helps someone. And I'm glad I figured out that weapon thing. That was amazing. I may make a new weapon here now that I understand that better, but we'll see. Not right now. See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.